From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
The All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know.
And more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi there, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Thursday, May 7th. Meteorologist Randy Ollis is calling today the best weather day of the week. Lots of sunshine, highs in the upper 60s. Make those plans to get outside. Rain rolls in late tonight, making for a much cooler Friday with highs in the 40s. Today was tough. There was a lot of difficult news to report amidst the coronavirus pandemic that we're dealing with. Of course, we've got the shutdowns, the canceled events, loss of jobs, uncertainty over the future. Today we had to report on two different shootings within just hours apart. Police shot and killed two people in two separate incidents within 8 hours of each other. And the first shooting is now gaining national attention. The most recent one happened early this morning around 1 o'clock. Police say it happened in the Woodglen apartment complex near 79th and Township Line Road. In an early morning news conference by Indianapolis police, we learned that officers had initially responded to this area on a report of a burglary. When they got there, they say they found a man with a rifle who then started shooting at them. Officers fired back, killing the suspect. We do not know that man's name or age. We also don't know the officers' names, only that there were 4 involved, 3 males and 1 female officer, 3 of whom are veterans of the department. And just hours before that, less than 3 miles away, police shot and killed a 21-year-old man who'd led them on a high-speed chase. This case is the one gaining national attention this morning because the suspect streamed the entire chase live on his Facebook page. That video has since been taken down from Facebook, and Wish TV has only decided to share small portions of it. At one point, you can watch the video on our website, you can hear multiple shots that were fired, presumably the ones that were fired at the suspect, ultimately killing him. Last night, there was a small group that protested not far from where those shots rang out. Police say they did find a gun near the suspect. 1 officer was involved. We spoke to a woman named Jasmine Reed. She says she's the suspect's older sister. She says he'd graduated from high school in 2018 and had been training in the Air Force for about a year. Indiana Congressman Andre Carson posted a message on social media overnight regarding that shooting, saying, "There's a lot we're still learning about the police shooting today in Northwest Indy, but here's what we know for sure. Simply being black in America should not be a death sentence, but for countless people, it is." And this morning, we learned that an officer hit a pregnant woman on his way to work, killing her and her unborn child. Officer Jonathan Henderson was driving towards the 465 ramp at Harding Street when he hit the woman. IMPD says Henderson gave her first aid, called for help. Police do not believe Henderson was impaired at the time that this happened. Another 3.2 million Americans filed first-time claims for unemployment benefits last week. Without factoring in seasonal hiring fluctuations, the raw number sits at 2.8 million. That brings the total, seasonally adjusted numbers, to 33.5 million since mid-March. To put that in perspective, weekly jobless claims were hovering in the 200,000s in the last few years before the health crisis. Last week also marked the 5th week in a row that jobless claims fell. And here's some good news for you. IU Methodist celebrated discharging its 300th recovered COVID-19 patient yesterday on National Nurses Day. The song "Here Comes the Sun" was playing as staff lined the hallways to see James Seeke off. Seeke came into the hospital in critical condition 2 weeks ago. The Indiana High School Athletic Association is hoping to resume sporting activities on July 1st, deliberately set for the day after the state will lift the school closures. The IHSAA says it will waive the July 4th moratorium week since students have already been restricted for so long from teammates and coaches. And the Colts schedule comes out tonight. The regular season times and dates will drop at 7:30 p.m. We already know home games will be against the Ravens, Bengals, Packers, Vikings, Jets, and half of the AFC South matchups. On the road, rivalries include the Bears, Browns, Lions, Raiders, Steelers, and the other half of the AFC South games. All right, closing out, a Crawfordsville man commissioned friends and family to help him paint a 10,000 square foot American flag on a field that he owns. He's hoping to send a message to the skies. Justin Riggin says he wants pilots flying overhead to tell passengers, "Hey, look out the window. Look at Old Glory," in hopes of it reminding them that there are heroes on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. Riggin says the flag took 2 hours to create and 30 gallons of environmentally friendly paint. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
allindianapodcastnetwork.com.